Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm so happy you're here today.
Me too. Hi, everyone. Today is going to be fun.
Yes, really fun. Today, we want to talk about something very simple but very important.
Oh, yes. We're going to talk about basic English sentences, the sentences you use every single day.
Exactly. When you meet someone new, when you talk to people, these sentences are so useful.
Right. And the best part is they're not difficult at all.
Not difficult at all, just simple, clear, and very natural.
So, should we start?
Yes, let's start. You know what? Let me ask you something first.
Sure, go ahead.
When you meet someone for the first time, what do you usually say?
Good question. Well, I usually say, "Hi, my name is," and then I say my name.
Perfect. That's exactly right. Hi, my name is. This is probably the most common way to introduce yourself.
Yes, it's so simple. "Hi, my name is Sarah." "Hi, my name is David." "Hi, my name is Emma."
I love how natural that sounds. And you know what? You can also say it a little differently.
Oh, like how?
You can say, hello, I'm. It's even shorter.
Oh yeah, hello, I'm Tom. Hello, I'm Lisa. That's really easy too.
Exactly. Both ways work perfectly. My name is or I'm, they're both great.
So if I meet someone new tomorrow, I can say either one.
Yes, absolutely. Both sound very natural. It just depends on how you feel.
Got it. So after I say my name, what comes next?
Well, usually people want to know more about you. They want to know where you're from.
Right. So I might say, "I'm from."
Perfect. I'm from, and then you say your city or country.
Like, "I'm from New York," or "I'm from Japan."
Exactly. Very simple, very clear.
What if someone is from a small town? Not everyone is from a big city.
Good question. If you're from a small town, you can say, I'm from a small town near, and then mention a bigger city that people might know.
Oh, that's smart. So I could say, "I'm from a small town near Chicago."
Yes, perfect example. That way people understand where you are.
That makes sense, because not everyone knows every small town.
Exactly. You make it easy for them to understand.
Okay, so we have name and where we're from. What else do people usually talk about?
Well, people often ask about your job or what you do every day.
Right, so how do I say that in English?
It's very easy. You can say, I'm a, and then your job.
Like, "I'm a teacher."
Yes, or I'm a student, or I'm a doctor.
"I'm a nurse." "I'm an engineer." "I'm a designer."
Perfect. You're getting it. All of those are great.
But wait, what if someone doesn't work? Like, what if they're retired?
Oh, good question. You can say, I'm retired.
That's simple, just "I'm retired."
Yes. Or if you're looking for work, you can say, I'm looking for work right now.
Okay, that's helpful. What about students? Can they say more?
Of course. Students can say, I'm a student at, and then name their school.
Like, "I'm a student at Boston University."
Exactly. Or you can say what you're studying.
How would I say that?
You say, I'm studying, and then your subject.
Oh, like I'm studying English or I'm studying medicine.
Perfect. Those are great examples.
I'm studying computer science. I'm studying art. I'm studying business.
Yes. All correct. This is actually really easy when you break it down like this.
Right? It seems complicated at first, but it's just a few simple sentences. So let me try putting it all together. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm from Seattle. I'm a teacher.
Beautiful. That's a perfect introduction.
And people would understand everything I said?
Absolutely. That's all you need for a basic introduction.
Okay, but what if I want to say more? Like, what if I want to talk about my hobbies?
Oh, that's a great next step. People love talking about hobbies.
Yeah, it makes the conversation more interesting.
Definitely. So, how do you talk about hobbies in English?
Let me think. Can I say "I like"?
Yes, perfect. I like is very natural and very common.
So I could say "I like reading."
Excellent. Or I like playing soccer.
"I like watching movies." "I like cooking."
Yes, all of those are perfect.
What about "I love"? Can I use that too?
Of course, I love is even stronger than I like.
So I love traveling means I really, really enjoy traveling.
Exactly. I love shows more enthusiasm.
I love swimming. I love listening to music.
Great examples. And there's another way too.
Oh, what is it?
You can say, I enjoy. It's similar to I like.
So, I enjoy running or I enjoy painting.
Perfect. I enjoy sounds a little more formal, but it's still very natural.
Okay, so I have three options. I like, I love, and I enjoy.
Exactly. You can use any of them.
That gives me a lot of choices. I like that.
I see what you did there.
Haha, but seriously, this is really helpful. Now I can talk about what I enjoy doing.
Yes, and talking about hobbies is a great way to connect with people.
True. If someone says they like reading and I like reading too, we have something in common.
Exactly. That's how friendships start.
Okay, so we've covered introductions and hobbies. What about asking other people questions?
Oh, that's so important. You can't just talk about yourself all the time.
Right, you need to show interest in the other person.
Exactly. So, how do you ask someone their name?
I think I would say, "What's your name?"
Perfect. That's the most common way.
Is there another way to ask?
You can also say, what is your name? It's more formal.
So, "What's your name?" is more casual.
Yes, exactly. What's is a contraction. It's shorter and more friendly.
I see. So with friends, I'd say, "What's your name?" And in a more formal situation, I might say, "What is your name?"
You got it. The meaning is the same, but the feeling is a little different.
That makes sense. What about asking where someone is from?
You can ask, where are you from?
That's simple. Where are you from?
Yes. And people usually answer with, I'm from, like we talked about earlier.
Right. So if I ask, "Where are you from?" they might say, "I'm from Canada."
Exactly. It's a very natural exchange.
What about asking about someone's job?
Good question. You can say, what do you do?
Wait, what do you do? That's asking about their job?
Yes, it's a very common question in English.
Interesting. I thought it might mean something else.
I understand. But in conversations, what do you do almost always means, what is your job?
Okay, so if someone asks me, "What do you do?" I should answer with my job.
Exactly. You could say, I'm a teacher or I'm a student.
Got it. That's really useful to know.
There's another way too.
Oh yeah? What is it?
You can say, what's your job? It's more direct.
So both work. What do you do and what's your job?
Yes, both work. What do you do is more common in casual conversation.
Okay, I'll remember that. What about asking about hobbies?
You can ask, what do you like to do? Or what are your hobbies?
Those both sound natural.
Yes, and you can make it more specific too.
Like how?
You could say, what do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, that's nice. It's very clear.
Yes, in your free time means when you're not working or studying.
So if someone asks me that, I could say, "In my free time, I like playing guitar."
Perfect answer. Very natural.
This is really coming together now. I feel like I could have a whole conversation.
You absolutely could. Let me show you what a full conversation might sound like.
Okay, I'd love to hear that.
Imagine you meet someone at a coffee shop. They sit next to you and say, Hi, my name is Alex.
Okay, so I would respond with my name. Hi, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you.
Great. And then Alex might say, Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I would say, I'm from Boston. How about you?
Oh, nice. You added, How about you? That's perfect.
Thanks. It feels natural to ask the question back.
It is. It shows you're interested. So Alex says, I'm from Miami.
Cool. Then maybe I'd ask, what do you do?
Perfect question. Alex says, I'm a photographer. What about you?
I'd say, I'm a nurse.
Great. And then Alex might ask, Do you like being a nurse?
Oh, that's a nice follow-up question. I'd say, yes, I love it. I enjoy helping people.
Beautiful answer. And you can see how the conversation just flows naturally.
Yeah, it's like a back and forth. I say something, they say something.
Exactly. That's what a conversation is.
What if I want to keep the conversation going? What else could I talk about?
You could ask about hobbies, like we talked about earlier.
Right, so I could say, what do you like to do in your free time?
Yes, and Alex might say, I like hiking and taking photos of nature.
Then I could say, that sounds really interesting. I like hiking too.
Perfect. Now you found something in common.
This feels so natural when we practice it like this.
That's the best way to learn, by listening and repeating in context.
I agree. It's not like studying from a textbook.
Exactly. You're learning by hearing real conversation.
Okay, so we've talked about casual, friendly introductions. What if the situation is more formal?
Good question. Sometimes you need to be more formal, like in a job interview or business meeting.
Right, so how would I introduce myself formally?
The structure is similar, but you use slightly different words.
Okay, I'm listening.
Instead of, hi, I'm, you might say, hello, my name is.
So using the full my name is instead of just I'm.
Exactly. It sounds more formal.
What else is different?
You might add your last name in a formal situation.
So, hello, my name is Sarah Johnson.
Perfect. Including your last name makes it more professional.
That makes sense. What about the rest of the introduction?
You would still say where you're from and what you do, but you might add more details.
Like, what kind of details?
For example, instead of just saying, I'm a teacher, you might say, I'm a high school teacher or I teach mathematics.
Oh, so being more specific.
Yes, in formal situations, people want to know more details.
So I could say, I'm a nurse at City Hospital.
Perfect example. That's much more informative.
This is helpful. I didn't realize there were these small differences.
Yes, but don't worry too much. The basic structure is the same.
Right. Name, where you're from, what you do.
Exactly. You just adjust the formality based on the situation.
Got it. Can you give me an example of a full formal introduction?
Sure. Hello, my name is Robert Chen. I'm from San Francisco. I'm a software engineer at Tech Solutions.
That sounds very professional.
Yes, it's clear and direct.
What if someone is at a business conference or something?
They might add even more information.
Like what?
They might say, hello, my name is Robert Chen. I'm from San Francisco, and I work as a software engineer at Tech Solutions. I specialize in mobile app development.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of information.
It is, but in business settings, people want to know what you do specifically.
That makes sense. They want to know if they can work with you or if you have common interests.
Exactly right. It's about making connections.
Okay, so formal introductions have more details and use complete sentences.
Yes, and you speak a little more slowly and clearly.
I see. What about when you're meeting someone's family or friends?
That's usually more casual, but still polite.
So I wouldn't be as formal as a business meeting.
Right. You'd probably say, hi, I'm, and then your first name only.
Like, hi, I'm Tom, nice to meet you.
Perfect. That's warm and friendly.
And then they might introduce themselves the same way.
Yes, they might say, hi, Tom, I'm Sarah's brother. My name is Mike.
Oh, so they explain the connection.
Exactly. It helps you understand how everyone knows each other.
That's really helpful. I always wondered about that.
It's a natural part of social situations.
What are some common mistakes people make with introductions?
Oh, that's a good topic. Let me think.
I'm curious because I want to avoid making mistakes.
Well, one common mistake is saying I am come from instead of I am from.
Oh, I see. So it's not I am come from Japan.
No, it's just I am from Japan or I'm from Japan.
That's good to know. What else?
Some people say my name is and then forget to say their actual name.
Really? They just stop?
Sometimes, yes, they get nervous and forget.
That's understandable. Meeting new people can be stressful.
It can be, but the more you practice, the easier it gets.
True. What about pronunciation? Are there any tricky words?
Good question. The word name is sometimes difficult.
How so?
Some people say it like nem instead of name with the long A sound.
Oh, I see. Name. Name.
Yes, exactly. It's a long A sound.
What about the word from? Is that tricky?
It can be. Some people say from or from with a longer O sound.
But it should be short, from?
Yes, exactly. Short and clear. From.
From Japan, from Canada, from Brazil.
Perfect. You've got it.
This is really helpful. What about responding when someone introduces themselves?
Oh, that's important too.
Yeah, you can't just stand there silently after someone tells you their name.
Right. The most common response is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. That's simple.
Yes, and they'll usually say nice to meet you too.
So it's like an exchange. Nice to meet you too.
Exactly. It's polite and friendly.
Are there other ways to respond?
You can say pleased to meet you in more formal situations.
Pleased to meet you. That does sound more formal.
Yes, you might hear it in business settings.
What about just hello or hi?
That works too, especially if you're in a very casual setting.
So I have options depending on the situation.
Exactly. You can choose what feels right.
I like having choices. It makes me feel more confident.
That's the goal. Confidence comes from practice.
Speaking of practice, should we do more example conversations?
Yes, let's do a few more so listeners can hear different scenarios.
Great idea. How about a scenario at a gym?
Perfect. Imagine you're at the gym and someone starts talking to you.
Okay. They might say, hi, I haven't seen you here before.
Right, and you could respond, hi, yes, I'm new here. My name is Carlos.
Nice. Then they might say, nice to meet you, Carlos. I'm Jennifer.
And Carlos says, nice to meet you too, Jennifer. Do you come here often?
Oh, that's a good question. Jennifer says, yeah, I come here every morning.
Carlos could say, that's great. I'm trying to come 3 times a week.
And Jennifer might ask, what do you like to do here, cardio or weights?
Carlos says, I like both, but I prefer weights. How about you?
Jennifer says, I love running on the treadmill. I find it relaxing.
And then they've started a nice conversation about their interests.
Yeah, that felt very natural.
It did. And notice how they ask questions back and forth.
Right, it wasn't one person just talking the whole time.
Exactly. Good conversations have balance.
Let's do another scenario. How about at a party?
Good choice. Parties are common social situations.
Okay, so imagine you're at a friend's birthday party.
You see someone standing alone, so you decide to say hello.
I'd say, hi, I'm David. Are you a friend of Emily's?
Great opening. They might say, hi, David, I'm Rachel. Yes, Emily and I work together.
Then I'd say, oh, nice. How long have you worked together?
Rachel says, about 2 years. She's great. How do you know Emily?
I'd say, we went to college together. We've been friends for about 5 years now.
Perfect. Rachel might then ask, what do you do, David?
I'd say, I'm a graphic designer. What about you?
Rachel says, I'm a marketing manager. That's actually how I work with Emily.
Oh, cool. So we work in related fields.
Exactly. And now you've found common ground.
These examples are so helpful. They show how real conversations work.
Yes, and every conversation is a little different, but the structure is similar.
Right. Introduce yourself, ask questions, find common interests.
That's it. That's the formula.
What about when you meet someone through online platforms, like work calls or study groups?
Oh, that's very relevant nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of people meet online first.
The introduction is similar, but you might start by checking if people can hear you.
Oh, right. Like, can everyone hear me okay?
Exactly. Then you'd say, hi everyone, my name is, and introduce yourself.
So, hi everyone, my name is Laura. I'm joining from New York.
Perfect. Adding your location is common in online meetings.
That makes sense because people are calling from different places.
Right. And then you might say what your role is.
Like, I'm the new project coordinator.
Yes, that helps everyone understand why you're in the meeting.
What if it's a more casual online situation, like a study group?
Then you might be more relaxed. Hey guys, I'm Omar. I'm studying biology.
Hey guys, that's more casual than hi everyone.
Exactly. The word guys is very casual and friendly.
But I've heard some people don't like saying guys because it sounds too masculine.
That's true. Some people prefer everyone or folks.
So, hey everyone or hey folks would be more inclusive?
Yes, that's right. It's good to be aware of that.
I appreciate you mentioning that. It's important to be respectful.
Absolutely. Language is always evolving.
So we should be flexible and considerate.
Exactly. Now, let me ask you something.
Sure, what is it?
When you're learning English, do you think it's better to memorize sentences or understand the pattern?
That's interesting. I think both are important.
I agree. Memorizing helps you speak quickly.
Right. If I memorize my name is, then I don't have to think about it.
Exactly. It becomes automatic.
But understanding the pattern helps me create new sentences.
Yes. If you understand the pattern, you can change it based on the situation.
So I need both memorization and understanding.
That's right. They work together.
How should someone practice these sentences?
The best way is to say them out loud.
Not just in your head?
No, you need to actually speak. Usually your voice is important.
Why is that?
Because speaking uses different muscles, you need to practice the physical act of speaking.
That makes sense. It's like learning to play an instrument.
Great analogy. You can't just think about playing the guitar, you have to actually play it.
Right, so I should practice saying these sentences out loud every day.
Yes, even just for a few minutes.
What if someone feels shy about speaking out loud?
That's normal. Many people feel that way.
So what should they do?
Start by practicing alone in a private space.
Like in their room or in the car?
Exactly, somewhere they feel comfortable.
That's good advice. Less pressure.
And as they get more confident, they can practice with other people.
Like language exchange partners?
Yes, that's a great way to practice.
What's a language exchange partner?
It's someone who wants to learn your native language and you want to learn their language.
Oh, so you help each other.
Exactly, you practice together.
That sounds fun and less stressful than a formal class.
Right, it feels more like making a friend.
I like that approach. Learning should be enjoyable.
Absolutely. When you enjoy something, you learn better.
So true. What about practicing in front of a mirror?
That's another great technique.
Really? How does that help?
You can see your mouth movements and facial expressions.
Oh, interesting. So you're watching yourself speak.
Yes, it helps you become more aware of how you sound and look.
That's really smart. I never thought of that.
Many actors and public speakers do this.
That makes sense. They need to be very aware of how they present themselves.
Exactly, and the same technique works for language learning.
Okay, so let me summarize what we've learned today.
Good idea. Go ahead.
First, we learned how to introduce ourselves. We can say, my name is, or I'm.
Yes, both work perfectly.
Then we say where we're from. I'm from, and our city or country.
Right, and if it's a small place, we can mention a nearby big city.
Then we talk about what we do. I'm a teacher, or I'm studying engineering.
Perfect summary so far.
We also learned how to talk about hobbies. I like, or I love, or I enjoy.
Yes, all three options work.
And we learned how to ask questions. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
Excellent, you remembered everything.
We also talked about formal versus casual introductions.
Right, the structure is the same, but formal situations need more details and complete sentences.
And we learned some common mistakes to avoid.
Like saying I am come from instead of I am from.
Right, small differences, but important.
You did a great job summarizing.
Thanks, this was really helpful. I feel like I understand basic introductions much better now.
I'm so glad. That's exactly what we wanted.
And the best part is we learned by listening and talking, not by studying grammar rules.
Exactly. That's the natural way to learn.
It feels less stressful this way.
It should feel natural. Language is about communication, not perfection.
That's a great point. Many learners worry too much about making mistakes.
Yes, mistakes are part of learning.
Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Absolutely. The important thing is to keep trying.
Right. Practice, practice, practice.
And listen. Listening is so important.
That's why podcasts like this are helpful.
Yes, listening to natural conversation helps your brain understand the patterns.
And then you can start using those patterns yourself.
Exactly. It's a natural process.
Before we finish, do you have any final tips for our listeners?
Yes, don't be afraid to speak. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
Great advice. What else?
Listen to English every day, even just for 10 or 15 minutes.
Like listening to podcasts.
Yes, or watching shows, listening to music, anything in English.
Immersion is key.
Exactly. Your brain needs to hear the language regularly.
What about reading? Is that helpful too?
Yes, reading helps with vocabulary and grammar.
So listening and reading together is a good combination.
Perfect combination. They support each other.
This has been such a helpful conversation. I think our listeners learned a lot today.
I hope so. Remember, everyone, these basic sentences are the foundation.
Once you master these, you can build more complex conversations.
But start simple. Don't rush.
Right. Take your time and practice.
And most importantly, have fun with it.
Learning English should be enjoyable, not stressful.
Exactly. You're doing great just by listening to this podcast.
That's true. You're already practicing your listening skills right now.
See, you're learning without even realizing it.
That's the best kind of learning.
It really is. Well, I think that's a good place to end today's episode.
I agree. We covered a lot of material.
We talked about introductions, hobbies, questions, formal and casual situations.
We also talked about common mistakes and practice techniques.
That's a full episode.
It really is. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank you too, and thank you to everyone listening.
Yes, thank you for spending time with us today.
We hope you found this helpful.
And remember, practice these sentences. Say them out loud.
Make them your own. Use them in real conversations.
That's how you'll become more confident.
Confidence comes from practice and repetition.
So keep listening, keep practicing, keep learning.
You're doing amazing. Don't give up.
Every small step forward is progress.
And we'll be here to help you along the way.
Next time, we'll talk about more basic sentences for everyday situations.
Like ordering food, asking for directions, shopping.
All the practical things you need in daily life.
So make sure to listen to our next episode.
We can't wait to talk with you again.
Until then, keep practicing.
And remember, you can do this.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.